Hello everybody, and apologies if you've clicked on this video because it's not going to be a jolly one. It's going to be a little bit of a rant. Not towards the club, but towards people who've been critical of the club for quite a while. There is this notion that has been prevalent on social media, the forums, and I hate to say it, even some YouTubers making videos saying that Sunderland AFC do not want to get promoted to the Premier League. Basically, that they're happy to just chug along in the Championship, putting no money in, and basically playing real life FIFA. And some even suggesting that it's to make money out of the club. Now, this is the most pig shit, stupid idea that I think any Sunderland fans have ever come up with. Apologies if you're one of them, but just stop and think. They don't want to get promoted to the Premier League where TV revenue, prize money, sponsorship opportunities, retail, everything that involves income will be drastically increased. And people think that they don't want that. It baffles me. It really does. And for people who think that it doesn't cost any money, well, Sunderland's annual accounts for the year ending 31st of July 2024 have been published today. But someone on Twitter called SophieRB73 has put out a tweet basically condensing it down into a tiny little summary, which is pretty good. Turnover 38.2 million, which is up 2.7 million compared to the year before. Operating loss of 8.1 million and an overdraft cleared by the Louis Dreyfus family of 8.2 million. They say that the verdict is that revenue is growing, but losses show heavy investment. Not a crisis, but long-term sustainability is key. So basically, up until July 2024, it cost £8.1 million to be in the Championship. That is not sustainable. The club are going in the right direction. David Bruce is doing a really good job at trying to turn the off-the-pitch side of things and make it more sustainable, make more money, which is great, but he's not going to be able to overturn an £8.1 million loss. That is absolutely outrageous. So for people to think that this is what Kirill Louis Dreyfus wants, to stay in the Championship and lose £8 million a year, you're dreaming. He is desperate to get in the Premier League. It's going to get the club in excess of £150 million in just one season. If we go up for 1 year and we do a Southampton and go straight back down, what do people think? That the club would rather be in the Championship for 2 years and then in 2 years' time we'll be starting another Championship season, or go up, have a go, probably go back down, be £100 million richer, which they can then use to level everything up, and then have another go at promotion, and then next time we'll be in a better position to try and stay up. They do not want to stay in this division. If a business is not growing, it's dying. They are trying to grow the business. That's why David Bruce has been brought in. That's why they're doing all these things. Only, Saturday? 2 days ago, they announced the Founders Bar. That's to get more match day money, and these are the things that the club are trying to do to make as much money as it can to grow and get to a point where if we were in the Premier League, we're going to get the most out of it. Because last time this club was in the Premier League, they managed to lose money somehow, which is outrageous. But then with the people in charge at the time, it's hardly surprising that Gary Hutchinson, or whatever his name was, had the club losing money hosting gigs. Mathematically, I don't know how that's possible, but he was a mag, so maybe it was sabotage, I don't know. That can't happen again. If the club get in the Premier League, everything needs to be focused towards getting as much money out of it as possible. But the club are desperate. The club and the people running it are absolutely fucking desperate for Premier League football in August of 2025. That is a fact. It's an absolute fact. And people who think that that's wrong and they'd rather just stay in the Championship and chug along, pretending that they want to get up, fucking hell, just get your heads checked. Because that's not the case. Because it's costing 8 million. That was, it probably gone up. That was up until 2024. So it's probably more now with the inflation of football. It's only going to get worse now that Man City have proved that, you can sponsor yourself for £1 billion a year, and in the courts that'll stand up. Just you wait until Seller or whoever it is that sponsor Newcastle sponsor one hoarding for £500 million, because it's coming. It's going to get harder and harder. The longer a club stays out of the Premier League, the harder it will ever be to be in it. So you need to be getting in it now. I mean, the boat's probably already sailed, but if you can get in it now, you've got the best chance of having a sustained run and getting those hundreds of £1 million in every season. I don't know. Apologies, big rant, but it's been pissing me off reading all these things about people saying that the club don't want to go up, and then seeing that it's costing £8 million in a season in the Championship just makes it sound even more ludicrous. So there you go, rant over. That's just my 2 pence. I don't really know anything. Hopefully we go up, and then that'll shut everyone up, because that's the best way to do it. Thank you very much. Good night.